Sauce PI, no interception. Oh yeah. Okay. Top of the screen. Yeah, it's like to me, like it's incidental contact here, but Sauce off the snap, he's a little bit high, right? Feet are a little bit shallow. You want to see a little bit more knee bend, feet a little bit more spread out because it kind of does, he's just a little high, which is okay. Like it is what it is. Kick step to the inside, receiver speed releases to the outside. Sauce one shuffle in, offhand on, bows the route to the outside. Um, Fights to get hands on. Receiver tries to undercut him, throw him by, undercut him, throw him by. So now there's incidental, no, not incidental contact, but you have Sauce who's contacting him. But you also have the receiver who gets his hand onto Sauce's ribs and tries to throw Sauce by. So yeah, Sauce is going to try to hold on to the route a little bit. He does. The ball is not even close. And then look when the flag comes. We've discussed this. This is complete horseshit. Why does the ref decide to throw the flag that it's picked? So he doesn't throw the flag here when the apparent illegal contact down the field happens. No, 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 no. We don't throw the flag now. We're gonna throw that flag as he sees it's gonna be an interception. As the ball is picked off, hip is still attached to the waist, grabs the flag, throws it. Weird. That is so weird that he threw the flag after the pick happened. I wonder why. It is such horseshit. It is really such horseshit. I'm okay with the rep. Maybe a little bit less grabby there at the top. Like as he gears down right there, you don't want to necessarily grab, but you have him grabbing, you have the guy trying to throw him by. They're hand fighting. It's what happens. And a horseshit penalty. If that ball is not picked off, it's not a penalty. Let's be real here. Sauce protect blind spot. Okay. Bottom of your screen. Yeah, good job getting vertical. Off coverage again. Um, Looks like they're in a 3, like a fire zone 3 because they blitz 5. Yeah. And Sauce wants to maintain his outside leverage, but he's playing in a shuffle. Gets into a back pedal, opens his hips up, playing that shuffle again. Wants to keep the receiver to the inside because we don't want the receiver to get into our blind spot and then break in our blind spot and beat us. So I think it's Judy. Judy starts to widen. So Sauce sticks his foot in the ground, widens to cut Judy off. Feels him going to the inside, gets the right hand on as like an arm bar. So he's just throwing his arm in front of Judy to literally prohibit him from running forward, and also propelling Sauce as well, and it stays on it vertically. Really, really good job there, widening and protecting the blind spot by Sauce. Sauce, man rep, Michael Carter second too. Okay, man rep. And then we'll peek at Michael Carter second after for a second, but man rep right here from Sauce. Yeah, another soft shoe, but does a good job of staying square. So he gets into that back pedal again, that soft shoe. And again, you want to change up stuff. Like there's times you want to be soft shoe, aggressive, 2-hand jams, 1-hand jam, shuffle bail, all this stuff. This time he decides to play it soft shoe. He's inside leverage right now. Kick step, nice forward lean. You can see his eyes are nice and low onto the receiver's hips. Gets into the back pedal, stays square. He starts to bite a little bit on an inside move, which is naturally going to happen, but he still stays square. Receiver tries to get to the outside. Sauce's length helps. Lands the left hand into the shoulder, which clearly, again, affects the receiver's route, Sutton's route, and then does a good job of taking in a nice angle to cut that off vertically. Receiver starts to break down a little bit. Sauce gets over the top, gets hands on. Runs back with him. Good job. Good soft shoe. You can see nice back pedal again, bites a little bit to the inside, but he's in good enough position to get hands on, jam him, match him. Good job. Sauce patient in space. Okay. Top. So you have Carter who's pressing the point. Sauce is it's not an easy spot to play off coverage and just in general in the NFL with how elite these athletes are. But receiver dive or stems it inside. The one becomes a two. Sauce gets into a shuffle. Gets into a shuffle. You can see how he's playing it pretty patient. Like, so he's opening to run just in case the receiver does take off vertically, but he's also not like getting on his horse right now, because if the receiver breaks it inside on a dig or a curl or a stop or whatever it may be, he doesn't want his momentum completely against the break inside or back to the ball. So he slow plays it right there really patiently. And then as the receiver starts to cross his plane or get like into that, like that window, like that 2 to 3 yard window that we talk about, especially for Sauce, his window is shorter, where, guys who are less athletic, less tall, less lanky, maybe have like that 4 to 5 yard window. Sauce can get away with 2 to 3, gets in that 2 to 3 yard window. And then again, turns it on to match him. But a really good job of just slow playing it. Okay, you're running deep. All right, let's go. All right. Sauce drop interception, trust athleticism. Okay. Top of the screen, drop interception, trust athleticism. All right. Oh, in terms of like being able to cut that ball off. So it looks like we got a 3 buzz here. And Sauce is he's playing pretty heavy inside. I think he's assuming that the curl to flat right here is going to stick with his outside route. So he cheats a little bit to the inside, which is okay. Cheats to the inside. He's watching Russell Wilson in the backfield. Checks this route again, sees it's getting vertical. So he gets over the top. Again, looking at Russell Wilson, kind of daring him to throw this ball. Potentially want to see him maybe close a little bit more ground here. I would, and that's just being transparent. I'd like to see him choke down on a little bit harder than he is, but trust his athleticism that, hey, his hips are still vertical. I'm open up towards him. If he breaks back to the ball, I'm going to break. Sees the ball coming, breaks on it, gets the pass deflection. Again, you can see the dude, like, just watch just the athleticism, nothing about technique. That acceleration right there for his size is abnormal. It's abnormal. Sauce lock near pass deflection. Okay. Bottom of your screen. Near PD. I guess they take out because the ball wasn't on target, but again, good job off the snap. Nice forward lean. Eyes low. Receiver dives to the inside immediately. Sauce gets a shuffle in. Length. Hands on. Right gets swatted. His right looks like it gets swatted down, but he still has good balance. Left is still landing onto the shoulder. Left landing onto the shoulder. Gets hands on again. Receiver breaks it to the outside. Tries to use a throw by. Sauce is in a really good spot versus an outside break. Hands on. Matches the break. Russell Wilson tries to fit the ball in there. Sauce closes that ground. Closes up the cushion. Goes to get the pass deflection of the ball so far to the inside, though. Like, could you play it much better? No. Again, shuffle, patience, hands-on, fighting to maintain contact, getting physical at the route break, jumping with the inside arm to deflect that ball. Awesome. Sauce PD, top of the screen. But top of the screen again, pass deflection. Again, in off coverage, gets into a back pedal. Receiver starts to take off vertically. So Sauce, again, in that 3 to 4 yard window that Sauce is allowed to do, opens up, starts to run vertically and cut the route off. Arm bar to cut it off. Again, left arm left arm in front. 2, stop the receiver from running. Also propelling him. Sticks on the route, matches it, playing the eyes. Now he has him so tight. Okay, he's underneath of him. I have enough length. I have hands on. I could feel the route. Let me get my eyes back to the ball. Gets his eyes back to the ball. Pass deflection. Hell of a play again. If he didn't cut him off like there, so the great part about that is his arm. The arm being over the top there is so underrated because, again, stops him from moving, keeps you in front of the route. But also, when you have your arm in front of him like that, it's like, it's hard to, let's say the arm is over top of this arm. Arm is over top of this arm. If his arm is there and it's pressing down on it, how am I going to reach up for the ball? So it's multi-purposed. Really good job there again, feeling that, finding the ball, clear swat on the ball, deflection, no shot. It's Johnston, right? Is it Johnston? Johnson, something like that. Sauce press rep. Okay, we see the top of the screen right here. Forward lean, good shuffle, aggressive as hell. Yes, yes. We like this. That's why I put the arrow on this one. So playing with inside leverage, receiver is halfway between the bottom of the numbers and sideline. Split release, gets outside immediately. Sauce nice and patient, stays square, sees the open chest, aggressive here, two-hand jam, throws him outside off balance, and then completely chokes the route off to the sideline. Throws him out of bounds, literally. Square, push, gets hands on again, pushes him again. Get the fuck out of my house. That is a grown man press rep from Sauce. God damn. It's nice.